1 week ago today, the voters of Michigan shot down Proposal 1 by a 4-1 margin.
Yeah, now there's a new bill in Lansing that could send us to the polls again to vote on a tax once again.
It was introduced by Democratic Representative Jim Townsend from Royal Oak. He wants to change our state income tax from a flat 4.25% tax to a graduated tax based on income. He says that would generate hundreds of millions of dollars in additional revenue. But right now, the way he's written this bill, the money we understand would not necessarily go towards roads.
Yeah, and he joins us now from Lansing via Skype. Representative, thank you so much for joining us. Shouldn't money raised today go towards roads in the climate we're in?
Didn't we learn that lesson?
Yeah.
Well, I think what we have to do is make raise would go toward the roads. But I think the message of last Tuesday was really that people don't have faith in our tax system. They don't think the legislature did its job by giving the voters the decision to raise taxes. And frankly, they don't think the system we have is really fair.
Well, I think the message we got when we watched it wasn't necessarily as you are interpreting it. It's that people were confused about taking money and just moving it around from here to there. People basically told us, if you're going to raise taxes, put it to the roads, period.
Well, I think that's a very important part of what we should be doing as a state. There's no question. And I just want to be clear, my proposal revenue, and some of it could be used for the roads. I'm not putting my proposal forward as a solution to our road problem. That is a big issue that we do need to tackle immediately. I wanted to, essentially, what we were coming forward with was the poll that we did recently that showed that Michigan voters would support a graduated income tax.
This would be a serious uphill climb, I know, because you would need to get 2/3 of the legislature, I believe, to approve it, then a ballot proposal. And given the results we saw with Proposal 1, is there any reason that you think that this would pass? I know you just said that you thought that people would be in favor of a graduated tax, but it would take a lot to get this through, wouldn't it?
Well, it's not as hard as all of that. We would not be trying to push this through the legislature because I don't think there are the votes in the legislature for this. But we do believe that a ballot initiative could be mounted through a signature campaign, petition campaign that could put this on the ballot in November of 2016. And judging by the poll that we just did, and again, it was a statewide poll, a representative sample of Michigan voters, 66% would vote yes.
Republicans have been, your colleagues there in the House and the Senate both have been resistant to raising any kind of taxes for this, and this is a fairly major tax raising incident here. Do you think you can get support for this?
I think the people, by the terms of this poll, the people have indicated they'd support this. And we need the revenue. We also need to make our tax system equal and fair, and that's what this does.
Representative Jim Townsend, thank you so much for talking today. Have a great night.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right.